Hello. Ooh, so sorry. I didn't realize it was on already. I was checking something on my phone. All right, my dear Capricorns. Capricorn in a very good vibe. If you see any smoke, don't be afraid. It's okay. Uh-oh. What's going on with my connection? What's going on? What's going on? Sage going. Whew. Had some heavy energies with the Sag reading I just did. And people are people. Some are good and some not so pleasant. So, my dear Capricorns, let's see what messages you have for this month of September 2022. We got a book. I've been shuffling already for a minute. Nine of Pentacles, that's your card. You've been moving along slowly but surely, definitely moving along. There's a goal that you're trying to achieve, but you need a break. You need a break. You need a moment of mental clarity, maybe a little fun in your life. You're really, because once you get going on that, like you really need to, and you really need to take a break. It might be a moment you might need, like a massage or something. Sleep. Sleep is also important. So let me show you the cards. Got the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. This is a Morgan Greer Tarot deck. Okay, you're taking a break. You've been in your feelings, sense of remorse or something. Could be someone's feeling regretful towards you with the way they treated you. Yeah, King of Wands. He's making sure that there's nothing sneaking. When they look to the left, to me, that's the character looking into the past. So for not being clear with their intentions, with why things went the way they did. Because they are the same gender. The other way it could be read is, although you're trudging on to achieve a goal that you want, okay, this is your card, this is how you are and who you are naturally, but you're also embodying energy, this masculine energy of the King of Rods. Okay, so a bit of a strong, bit of a heavy masculine energy, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just the energy that my Capricorns are in at this point in time. And it's interesting because it's not, I feel like it's not what you think it is. It could be that you're looking back, right? Even though you're embodying this is what you're going to do eventually, is embody this, like a bit of a backwards read, right? And as you reflect after taking a break, um after maybe I feel like you're the one doing the apology though. But if not, after you receive an apology from this King of Wands, then there is that, if you're in this energy, if this is the energy you're going to be in, you're also going to be looking in onto your feelings, things that you gone through in the past, and how it's affected you on an emotional level, right? So there may be some things that you regret, and there may be something that still puzzles you, like why there were still two cups there. So it's very interesting to see how all these cups have filled and how these two are still standing, but you don't see these two that are still standing. So it's almost like, I know many people may not agree with this, many readers may not agree with this, but for my Cappies, it's almost as if, as you continue to move forward, as you take this mental break, as you're getting ready to get into this masculine king of rods energy, fire energy, um, to really getting everything done ASAP, there's still this question in your mind of why did this happen? Why, if there was still, and if there is still feelings between you and another person from the past, why was it let go? Was it, three cups? It almost makes me think of three strikes and you're out, right? You were given three chances and you're out, but it's almost like, but there's still a lot of love and emotion. So it's almost with the two of cups still here standing, it makes me think of, well, maybe this was a relationship that was a bit more on a deeper level, maybe a type of kindred spirit relationship, right? And I say that because it could be twin flame, it could be a soulmate, it could just be, the vibe, the energy, some sort of spiritual bond or connection between the two of you. And it's almost as if you're seeing all that has happened, but you're not that you're just not that you're not seeing the two of cups behind you, or that you're not acknowledging it, or maybe you don't want to acknowledge that there's still two more cups, because then that's going to make you realize there's still emotion for somebody that you don't want to admit to, and maybe they don't want to admit to you, right? Because you're trying to move forward, you're trying to get to an objective, you're trying to get some goals. And if it's not you who ends up embodying this king of energy, this king of fire energy in this month, it could be you're dealing with a fellow fire sign. I'm sorry, you could be dealing with a fire sign who is in this masculine energy. Doesn't matter male or female, but this is the energy that they're in. They're totally in their element, and they're in that king level, meaning they're making shit happen. They are in total control. They know what they want, and they're making sure that things run the way they need to run in order for things to happen. um, they're very passionate and understanding and clear of what it is that they want and what they're pursuing and why. It could be that they're as well, and they're realizing too, well, yeah, there is still some emotion there, there is still some care. This could be brotherly love as well. This could be because of the masculine energies. It's almost like you're not really looking at each other because you're both got objectives. If I hold it this way, if I hold it this way, you see each other, but like on different levels. It could be because one is older, the other is younger. Um, one is a fire sign, one is a Capricorn. You may have fire in your chart. It can go in so many different ways, but more, I think that is what it is more than anything. At the bottom of the deck, we have High Priestess, the Three of Cups, Temperance, an Ace of Rods. And then we got Two of Pentacles. I don't want to go too far back because that's too far in the past. So it's almost okay. Like it's almost like stuff ended. If somebody was out in the cold or dealing with, uh, lack of is probably um, bad health, financial suffering, probably even loss of a home. You don't know, right? And then there's indecision as to whether or not you should help them, or be like a sense of confusion, like you don't know whether or not you want to step in that situation. So your overall underall energies, you have the High Priestess. So person yourself, then signs, synchronicities, and you know whatever, however you receive your messages, even if it's animal guides that you might catch on to as you're out and about. So intuitively, that you have there is a celebration coming, possible reconciliation with someone. Maybe that's what you want, maybe that's what they want, maybe that's what you both want, right? um It's almost as if you're being guided to reconciliate with someone. You could be guided to reconciliate with a Pisces and a Sagittarius, or you could be guided to, for you in this case, it's like, if you're a male Capricorn, then it's, you got three women in your life that are important to you, right? Whoever and however they are. Maybe that's exactly how paired. One is brown haired and one is blonde, right? If that is your case, if that is your situation, then maybe it's a friendship between them. It could be, maybe there's a collaboration between the three of them. Maybe they finally, decide to get along in order to have harmony in the situation, because you are the main character. If not, it could be that there is, your intuition is letting you know that you are going to receive celebrations. So that means you're going to achieve your goal if that's what you're concerned about. You're concerned about your finances. You're concerned about what to do about the finances. There is a choice that can make. You just don't want to be regretful of the choice. Like, what if you take this break? Will it be okay? You need to, because you need balance in your life. You need to, because you need balance in your life. You need to have some fun. You need to be able to celebrate, having fun, and doing things, and understand that you're being guided. You're definitely being guided because you got High Priestess and Temperance. So you're protected and you're being guided. You need to listen and pay attention to your environment. It is what it is. What I haven't pointed out yet is that there's an Ace of Rods. So maybe there was a new adventure, a new venture, a new project, or something that's really attention that you've decided that you want to embark on. Maybe that's where the reconciliation is. Partly you need to partner up. I just think that you need to give yourself a break for the moment and this month. Be kind to yourself. Some self care will be important. If you're feeling, I get almost like mommy guilt because you have to work, because you have things to do. Be a single. You're trying to be there for your kids. Also, I don't see kids in here, but I just feel like, what with, high, because they look young. They're kind of, well, maybe there are kids in the picture. You may have water sign children. Um, and you're feeling guilty because you want to spend time with them, but you're working hard to achieve these goals in order to provide a better life for them. I think that's what this is alluding to, right? The King of Cups, he left, maybe you were dealing with a water sign, and they left. um or things are not going well, and now you're trying to figure out how can you protect yourself from the situation, or how can you get yourself and your love and your family from the situation. That could be another way that this could be read. Let's take a look at the Kipper deck and get a bit more insight. And that's your overall energy. Everything you're doing is to, if you're trying to be comfortable because you want to be able to relax and settle and do the fun stuff. Okay, I think we got it. It's a booklet, so we're going to try to go over it kind of quick. Hmm. Main female, marriage. All right, if you're the female Capricorn, this may have to do with a marriage, community, which is support, and main. So this could be a couple, right? The main male is the one who's in despair. We have pathway because they don't, and like it looks so good. Like if I look at just these four, it looks good. Looks really good, right? With the marriage card, right? So the main female wants to get married, and there's community. So she may have support. There may be those who may be saying, "Hey, when are y'all getting married? What's going on?" Everybody's asking that question, and the main male is here. He may be feeling some pressure from the main male, but even so, seeing that there's that support, the main male may be considering, hey, they're right. You know, I don't know, but for some reason, the main male is followed by It could be if you're the male Capricorn and the person that you're with is has brought up marriage and considered marriage and wants you to consider marriage. You may not be ready for that. You may not be ready for that. And it could be because, again, you may be thinking about the past, how that's gone for you, and you may still have emotions for someone, an ex from the past, to be, or maybe nobody knows about it, but that may be part of the reason why you're feeling this sense of despair. It's almost like a trap for you. You don't want to feel like you're being trapped into a marriage because you've already been through it. Um, and it hasn't worked out. Like the women that are, if you're the male Capricorn, the women that you've been with, maybe three women, and you're like, no, it hasn't worked out. I'm okay. I don't want it, and you don't realize that maybe with this person, this could be the one for you, because of the Two of Cups that's there. Oh, and a pathway. Pretty familiar with journey, but pathway is a new road to get you to where you want to go. Let me take a look at that really quick. Pathway. So the significator arrives at a long rocky forest path. It winds uphill, but the trees seem cool and inviting. The destination can't quite be seen, but it looks like there's a pleasant patch of sun after the climb. Literally, it's all paths, roads, walkways, tracks, and trails. From this, it derives a sense of long races like marathons or triathlons. Yeah, no wonder. Um, it's a long road, so it also represents distance and a good length of time. This leads to a timing hint of 1 or 2 years. Maybe you need time. I kind of have to ask, did you give yourself time to heal between your last relationship and this one? And if you haven't, you really need to like kind of rush into that, heal that, work on that, before you can really give your all to this person, to this main female. Because it looks like this female is all about you, and she is receiving support. I mean, the community could be her family. The community can be her friends that are around her, friends happy with you. Because there's no one else but the main male. So it's not like she's creeping. It's not like there's somebody else in her life. So my female Capricorns are okay. It's the person that you're dealing with, that this is how they're feeling. You've been working hard, you've been putting your part on it, but what about them? Are they giving you that equal give and take? I think is more what you need to consider. And because we do have such great cards, I feel that for the female Capricorns, this is really going to turn out very well in your favor. You just need to give it time. They're probably trying to get some things together, in order to be able to give you what it is that you deserve. But the male Capricorns are having a hard time with this, I feel. You may be in a committed relationship and it's just not, you don't feel like this is necessarily something that you want to do. Let's see, it says, there is light at the end of the tunnel now. Pathway may announce the overcoming of distance, both temporarily and spatially. If you don't try to fix the matter, you'll experience continuous development. This card may concern the slow growth of a partnership or learn long-term career planning. Pathway is also a symbol for all, referred to as 2 years patience. Hmm. It means a lot needs to be done or something that will take a long time. It can also stand for great physical distance. It also means a long time ago. It can mean a long time, a couple of years, if it's in front of the significator. So yeah, you're. I think there's something on the emotional level you haven't healed yet, and that's going to be important for you in order to fully open up to this person. Um, a time period of 1 to 2 years, maybe you'll finally be ready to consider marriage with this person, if at all. Um, or the relationship can last for another year or two if that's what you want to know. And I think that's another thing you're worried about is time. Is, will this relationship last, or in order for you to want to put this effort in. But if you're not, you need to explain to them why. And if they can't accept your terms or boundaries, then I'm sorry to say you're going to have to let them go and let them be. What messages do we have for our Capricorns for this month of September 2022? That's advice for my Capricorns for this month of September 2022. What advice do we have for them? Please and thank you. Advice for my Capricorns. Please and thank you. Ooh. We have Gentle Gardener. You need to be kind to yourself. Definitely take that break and be kind to yourself and kind to those around you. And understand that it takes time for things to grow and blossom to the way that you may want it. You start planting the seeds now, and you'll see how things grow. So, Gentle Gardener. Let's see. So, Spirit is there. Just know that you are being protected throughout this whole time. You are being guided heavily. Magic Fairy. I have not ever had this card come out until today. Neither this one. I haven't gotten this one. This one I've gotten wide open. So have an open mind, I think, more than anything. Be open to new opportunities, new ideas that may be coming your way. We have the butterfly. So there are changes and transformations coming your way soon. It might be time for you to change, to start looking into changing the way you normally do things. All right, let's see. Gentle Gardeners number 2. So these are advice from the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. I love it because it really does help to give you a sense of direction. Be your own person. Be a conscious co-creator. The Gentle Gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is reflected in the world of form. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is your quality? What is their quality? So Gardner guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. So my female Capricorns, you heard it. My male Capricorns, be patient with yourselves. Be patient with the situation that you're in. You're going to come out of it, and a lot of great blessings for both of you. I'm very, very happy to see that for my Capricorns. Let's check out card number 32, Magic Fairy. Magic Prayer. Why do I keep saying fair? If you believe in fairies, you'll see them or you'll see evidence of them. Speak your prayers, listen for the answers, act in faith. When you see the magic prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you. And remember, there's stuff that you still need to work on, especially with your heart. Um that said, the best prayer is, Thy will be done through me. Thy will and not mine be done. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the fields of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. Your destiny awaits you. As long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power, be assured that you are on the right path. Number 42, wide open. So, keeping yourself aligned, I believe, because we saw the high priestess, so there is that need, right? And with temperance, so like I said, you are being guided, you are being protected. Don't worry about it. You have that on you. There's no one really trying to come in and steal anything from you. I think it's more of just you self doing some self reflection and healing and reconnecting in your spiritual beliefs on your spiritual path in order to have that connection with your spirit guides, or with God creator, however, whoever you do what you do. And with wide open, you are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities, which are definitely coming to you. It's just you there's a need to plant the seed and a need to reconnect in order to be able to attract more of those blessings and abundance. Be mindful to also keep mentality of thankfulness, an attitude of gratitude. That's what it is. An attitude of gratitude. Also, learning to count your blessings, learning to be content with what you do have at the moment, to be thankful. Yes, at least I got this, at least I got that. And when the opportunity to progress comes along, when a blessing comes along, and you learn to be more thankful and appreciative, and that also helps to attract more better blessings. Okay. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is the signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is the sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. Absolutely, my dear Capricorns. You got a lot of beautiful blessings coming your way. Just being conscious of your spiritual energy, of the kind of vibes of what you're manifesting is going to be important. Excuse me, I'm gas. I apologize. Um, I would say since that came up to that rarely ever happens. I would say that there's be mindful too of what you're putting into your body. Um, Guidance and clarity as to what you can expect during this month of September. Wow, almost forgot what month we were into. Into this month of September. I can't wait to see what next month is going to hold for you. I'm really hoping that those blessings come in soon. Be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, and until we read again, bye.